All right, today we are diving into something really special. Think of this explainer as your personal map, a guide to a project that's, frankly, incredibly ambitious. We're talking about a 2-year-long exploration that's all about charting the deep, deep history and the amazing cultural landscapes of Anatolia. It's going to be quite a ride.
And here's the vision right from the creator, tour guide Hussein. This really sets the tone, doesn't it? It's our guiding star for this whole thing. And what it promises is so much more than just a simple tour. It's really an invitation to really dig in, to engage with knowledge, to build up our own memory of this place, and to start peeling back all those intricate cultural layers of what is, without a doubt, one of the most fascinating regions on the planet.
So let's step up to what the creator calls the threshold. It's the perfect way to think about it, right? It's like we're standing at a vantage point where we can look back at the path we've already walked. But even more exciting, we can look forward and get a real sense of the epic journey still to come. And when I say epic journey, I mean it. Check this out, over 100 planned episodes. Just let that sink in for a second. That number alone tells you everything you need to know about the sheer scale and depth of this whole project. It's not just a series, it's a true intellectual odyssey. Okay, so before we look at what's next, let's do a quick rewind. We're going to glance back at the first 5 milestones, the episodes that have already laid the groundwork for this entire journey. Now, this is what I'm talking about when I say ambitious. The whole thing kicks off in the microcosm, right? A walking tour of a single historic district. But then, get this, just 2 episodes later, we've zoomed all the way out to the macrocosm. We're talking the story of the entire universe. It's this wild ability to connect a tiny detail on the ground with the biggest story imaginable that just makes this whole thing so unique. And the other early episodes just keep building on that, layer by layer. We dive into how Anatolia was even formed geologically. We trace humanity's entire journey from living in caves all the way to creating artificial intelligence. And then, and this is the cool part, we bring it all back down to Earth with a real-world tour. You see, it's this constant back and forth between these massive ideas and actual tangible places that makes this so rich. All right, so that's the foundation. The groundwork has been laid. Now let's turn our eyes to the road just ahead of us. What's on the itinerary for the next month? Well, the project has a really clear rhythm, which is great because it makes it super easy to follow. Basically, each month you can count on 4 meetings, as the guide likes to call them. 3 of those are going to be these deep dives into big intellectual topics, history, culture, science, and then 1 will be an actual tour of a real place, which always keeps us connected to the land itself. It's just a beautifully balanced way to do it. And here's exactly how that structure plays out. The next month is a massive historical deep dive. We're starting with a huge overview, all the Anatolian civilizations, from the Hittites to today. Then, week by week, we zoom in closer. First, it's the Stone and Bronze Ages. Then, we jump to Alexander the Great and the Roman Empire. You can feel the story building and building until it all culminates in an actual trip. A tour of Demra, Myra, and the absolutely incredible sunken city of Kakova. Seriously, it's like a masterclass in how to tell a historical story. But remember, that's just the next month. So now, let's pull the camera back. Let's look way beyond the immediate horizon and get a little glimpse of the truly vast, uncharted territory this whole journey is planning to cover over the next 2 years. Okay, this is where the sheer scope of it all becomes, well, kind of breathtaking. I mean, just look at this list. We're talking about everything from folk medicine and philosophy to great battles in mythology. We'll be tracing ancient caravan routes, then jumping ahead to the Seljuk and Ottoman empires. We'll explore Turkish culture and folkloric dances, the revolutions of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, and then, get this, Turkish spaceworks and NASA projects. It even tackles modern ecological and political issues. The intellectual curiosity here is just off the charts. There's literally something for everyone. So you see a map this big, a journey this long, and you have to ask, right? What's the point of it all? What's the ultimate goal here? Why does this map, this journey, really matter? Well, the answer is actually really direct, and I think pretty powerful. The whole point is to help us grow, to expand our own intelligence, and to update our knowledge of the world. At its heart, this whole thing is dedicated to the pure joy of learning. It's about using the power of knowledge to connect us, to history, to a place, and ultimately to each other. And that kind of leaves us with one final thought to chew on. This whole project, it's all about peeling back layers of time, right? So here's a question for you. If you could explore just one layer of history,
I mean, if you had the tools to dig into any single moment in the past, in Anatolia or anywhere else in the world, where would you even begin?